All right, we're jumping right back into the Eagles. I'm starting the video just like that. We're going in. We're going in. For my birds, in the fourth round, we selected Will Shipley, running back out of Clemson. This one was curious for me because I was thinking about Kenneth Gainwell. Like, what does that mean for him? What does that mean for Boston Scott? Obviously, Saquon Barkley is the clear running back one. But I like to pick anyway because everything I've seen so far, this kid is a fucking stud. I'm so stoked. And then hearing him in interviews, he just sounds like a consummate professional, and the dude hasn't even made it to the NFL yet, like officially. Um, as far as stepping on the field in the uniform and playing a game is what I mean by that. So, I am blown away by the fact that we got this, and then I'm gonna show this. And I know MJD says some funky stuff sometimes, but we're gonna go right here. You can see, I don't know if you can see my mouse on the screen. Right in the bottom right, Jones Drew. Eagles got top steal of 2024 NFL draft in running back, Will Shipley. We will see about that. His production score is a little bit down, obviously, because of injuries and coming out of high school with a brain tumor. He had a brain tumor at some point and then got over that, which, hell yeah, brother. Anybody who has a brain tumor, hope they all defeat it. Would not wish that on my worst enemy. This is badass as hell that he got through that and is now going to be able to potentially play in the NFL. Love that. Perseverance is something I really admire and respect in anybody who goes through something as adverse and brutal as that. So, athleticism score is nuts for a guy who just got taken in the fourth, and he didn't go to the combine. So this is literally just based off of tape and what they thought of him, and he was fifth. But his production score being low, like I said, that's whatever. He's ranked seventh overall as far as running backs are concerned. Really like that. And then he has the prospect grade that says good backup with the potential to develop into a starter. I think he's on the wrong team to be a starter. I'm going to just throw that out there. But this guy will get snaps 100%. And obviously, if the Eagles feel as though they can or want to potentially move on from Kenneth Gainwell or Boston Scott, which I think Boston Scott's going to retire soon anyway, this guy being on the roster is an excellent, excellent thing. So super happy for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to, like what we always do, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some highlights. And this is a 10-minute video. This guy has some freaking highlights. This is one of those rare moments where I've watched this before because obviously he was picked by my favorite team. So on the day he was drafted, I did go ahead and view some highlights of his. I don't know if it was this exact video. This is the ACC Digital Network, so these are official, like, the highlights unedited as they were.
And here's Will Shipley getting the call to start the game, and he's onside at the 30-yard line by Dwayne.
Even on that play, he doesn't gain much, but I just like the fact that he kept fighting. These are things I do, like, I look at this. It's like, does he go down as soon as he's touched? Because if you're soft like that, like one of my favorite Eagles players of all time, Zach Ertz, if that dude got touched at all, he just went down like a sack of potatoes. Didn't love that. And then we transition now into Dallas Goedert, who could get hit by a freight train, and he wants to keep going. All right, good read. Saw the outside was open, makes the run to the outside, gets the first down. Oh, Duke's helmets look good in this game. I gotta own that.
Because he's so active in the communities, he makes the tackle there on Will Shipley.
All right, so this is probably going to be a longer video because the ACC has put together probably a full video of highlights from every game. Oh, this is what I wanted to see. Can he catch from the backfield? Yes, he can. This guy, I could see him being an upgrade to Kenneth Gainwell. I really could. I love Kenny G. But the Eagles, the way the season ended last year was so disappointing to everybody in the city of Philadelphia, everybody in that organization, and they are going to be hungry to improve on that and make sure that that shit does not happen ever again. Apologies for the expletive right there, but it hurt. Good vision. I would have gone outside there. I have played football before in an organized manner. Obviously, I didn't play in college though, so I should probably shut my mouth. And if you want to go ahead and judge me, fire away. I just think I like that he always has his eyes downfield. He's not like worried about here. He's not worried about here. North-south is everything I've always preached that I like in a football player. You're not really doing anything at all by going sideline to sideline as a running back with the ball. Genuinely, you need to gain yards. You need to be looking for the opportunity to gain yards. You need to be looking downfield to find the gap. Great move. Gains a few extra yards when he probably should have been hit there, but he faked that dude out of his shoes. I love to see that. Another pass out of the backfield. Immediately heads right down the field. Doesn't bother go. I'm going to go all the way to the sideline to try and evade getting hit. No. He goes, I know I'm getting tackled in this play, but let me get as much as I can before... How? Okay, well, they're playing Charleston Southern, but it's actually a close game because Clemson was not really that great. Sorry.
Actually, just take what the defense gives you. It's back to Shipley, back up the middle, steps out of another.
That was a nice move.
Shipley brings it to the 5-yard line. Davion Williams on the stop.
I don't want to just sit here and watch this. Like this, I know this guy's a Philadelphia Eagle. I will pride myself on making videos that are honest with what I'm seeing. Okay, they're playing Florida Atlantic. Again, another opponent that is really not high caliber at all. That's a standard play. That's what he should have gained on a play like that with the blocks that were set.
On 2nd and 25 under duress, out for Shipley with a lot of running room.
And that was a 2nd and 25, and he gained about 18 or 19. That is a great play. Considering he caught that behind the line of scrimmage, great play. He had to navigate a lot there. He's in there. Easy. And this is Florida State. Obviously, we know who wins this game because this is definitely when Florida State went undefeated. However, that's a good play. He saw where the end zone was, and he went for the end zone. He didn't go for some, like... He you know what, I'll say it like this. He chose the physicality instead of the evasiveness, right? He said, I have 3 yards, 4 yards to go. I'm going to put my head down, and I'm going to get those yards. And then this play right here, fighting off that defender that is just hanging off him like a freaking koala. Woo! Who did he just body? Oh my lord. He said, nah, not today, son. Right up the middle. I like his mentality. This guy does not shy away from getting hit. He honestly initiates most of the hits, and that's a really good, like, it's a good trait and it's a bad trait. It's probably going to cause him to get hurt, potentially, but this dude just loves going right at where he needs to go. The end zone's straight ahead of me. Well, that's where I'm going. And I'm going to try and maneuver to get there without doing anything super insane. And then that Syracuse player decided to be an absolute, like, I don't even know what he just threw. He just threw a towel into oblivion. Nice burst. Broke those first 2 tackles as well. Excellent job. That was a big hole opened up, but you got to be able to make moves in the big holes that your offensive line does open. Oh my lord. Okay, nice. That's a really stupid thing to do. That's just like begging for injury, but he almost actually cleared that guy. Okay. I like that we're seeing like a total stats thing at the bottom. That's obviously not or that, yeah, that's like this final stats for I think this season. Or when was this? This is 2023 regular season. So Those are solid numbers. I know the 7 total touchdowns isn't crazy, but Clemson was not like this. They were not one of the top schools in the country like they have been in years past, so they did not find the end zone as a team as often as they have in years past. Obviously, they went like Deshaun Watson to Trevor Lawrence. That's a hell of a transition. I could not tell you who the hell their quarterback is right now. I'm going to be honest. Couldn't tell you.
Gets it out quickly. There's Shipley. And on cue, the catch and run resulting in a first down.
If it was the reincarnation of Taj Boyd, I would not be surprised.
Shipley over the left side.
I like the way he plays, man. He's just north-south. He doesn't give a single damn about going east-west unless that is what the play is designed as. If it's up to him whether to go north-south or east-west, he's going north-south. Love the resilience. Takes a hit at the 4. And he just wants to fight for the end zone. Just wants to win football games. Period. I hope they actually let this full highlight play out. I mean, that hole that the O-line opened up was absolutely disgusting. That is a good hit by number 17 on Georgia Tech right there, and he still fought through it. That is a good hit. That is one of the better ways to at least attempt to tackle a running back who's running full speed. Brace the tackle. Yep. Good tackle. Good tackle. He went for the cankles. Nice move. Another nice move to gain the extra yards. Alright, so he reads that hole right there. Absolutely shoots through it like a cannonball. Well done. Let's see. Okay, delayed handoff. Should not have gained a damn thing on this play, and instead what he gains is a touchdown. Wow. Let me see the attempted tackles here, because we need to determine if this is poor tackling or if he actually just physically got through it. Come on. Yep, stop drawing. This is not art class. Let's go. Let's go. Really delayed, really delayed. Okay. That guy didn't really get hands-on. Both guys didn't really get hands-on, which is a good thing, because he did slightly cut left. We'll see that right here. So the first guy just was not in a good position. The second guy he made miss. And then he just gets down the field. Well done. That's first down. That's first down plus 10. I like what we just heard the announcer hear there. Or announcer say there, sorry. Make plays to great players in space and watch what happens. I like that comment, because I think that is a really good way to just summarize, is if you give Will Shipley space, he is an intelligent football player that will take advantage of the space that you have given him, or the space that has been made by the offensive line. The Eagles, yes, Jason Kelce retired. Our offensive line is still good. It just is. Cam Jurgens will slot in at center, and they will figure out the guard situation, because I think that, like, Jason Kelce handpicked Cam Jurgens to take over at center. There's no way you don't use him at that now that Kelce has retired. So I think Saquon's going to have a great year. I think Will Shipley has the potential to be a really, really good contributor to this Philadelphia Eagles team. They just need to use him the right way. They need to have, when he's on the field, the plays that are being called need to allow him to use his skill set. And it's the same with any player, any skill player, wide receiver, tight end, running back, any of these guys. They need to be in situations to use the skill set that got them to the NFL in the first place. And I think Will Shipley brings a skill set that will be a great contribution to what the Eagles are now trying to do. I like his experience in college. I like the college he played at. I think it's a good fit. A little surprising when it first happened, but then kind of thinking about it, it's like, okay, Gainwell was drafted a few years ago. His rookie contract will be up. They need to determine whether that's somebody they want to pay. I'll be honest, it probably is not. That's not something the Eagles normally do, especially now that they've paid Saquon as much as they paid him. But yeah, I like the pick. As an Eagles fan, I like the pick. I think it's a very intelligent way to get a very skilled player in for cheap money on a rookie contract for a while. But yeah, if you're an Eagles fan, I think you're going to like this guy. I think you should watch his press conferences that he's had so far and the videos that he's had relating to him in the draft. I like him. I do. I like him. So that'll be all for this video. I appreciate any views that we get ever on any video that we make, because we are just starting this adventure. We love, like, Alex and I love sports. He will, I'm sure, at some point start posting some solo videos. I just have more free time. My voice just cracked. I'm 30 years old. It's funny. Go ahead and put some laughs in the comments. I'll take it on the chin. Yeah. Thank you very much. Anybody who watches, genuine, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. If you would like to see more, please subscribe. Please leave a like. If you'd like to watch our podcast live streams, you can hit the notification bell if you do choose to subscribe, and you'll see when we go live. It's usually Wednesdays, Thursdays, or Saturdays. It's not really set, but we're working on that. If you'd like to listen to the audio only, it's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Google. And we will see you again very, very soon. Thank you very much.